Welcome, amazing viewers, to a journey that could redefine your golden years. Imagine this. You wake up, the sun is just peeking over the horizon, or perhaps it's mid-afternoon, and you feel a surge of energy, a desire to move, to feel strong, to live fully. But then the question hits. When is truly the best time to harness that energy, especially after celebrating that wonderful milestone of 60? Is there a secret window, a golden hour, for exercise that can unlock greater vitality, stronger joints, and a sharper mind? For many, the sixth decade and beyond is a time of newfound freedom, but it can also bring new considerations for our health and fitness. You might have heard conflicting advice. Exercise first thing, or never work out late. It can be confusing, can't it? Well, today, we're cutting through that noise. We're not just talking about if you should exercise, because the answer to that is a resounding yes. But when you should exercise for maximum benefit after 60. And we're not relying on old wives' tales. We're diving deep into the science, exploring how your body's natural rhythms, your energy levels, hormonal fluctuations, and even your joint health can all be influenced by the clock on the wall. Get ready, because we're about to uncover science-based tips to help you find your personal peak performance time, making every movement count more than ever before. This isn't just about adding years to your life, but life to your years. Stay tuned, because the secrets we unlock today could genuinely transform your approach to wellness. So, why does the timing of your workout suddenly seem to matter more once you've crossed the 60-year threshold? It's a fantastic question. Our bodies are incredible, adaptive machines, but like any sophisticated system, they undergo changes as they mature. Think of it like a finely tuned classic car. It still runs beautifully, but it appreciates a bit more specific care and understanding of its unique engine. After 60, we might notice a few shifts. Our metabolism, the rate at which our body burns calories, can naturally begin to slow down. This doesn't mean weight gain is inevitable, but it does mean that strategic exercise becomes even more crucial for maintaining a healthy weight and robust energy. Our sleep patterns, governed by what scientists call circadian rhythms, can also evolve. Some find they wake earlier, while others might struggle with fragmented sleep. Exercise, timed correctly, can be a powerful ally in promoting deeper, more restorative sleep. Then there are our joints. Decades of movement, of life lived, can mean some of us experience more stiffness, perhaps a touch of arthritis. The idea of bouncing out of bed and straight into a high-impact workout might sound less appealing or even daunting. Understanding how to prepare our bodies for movement at different times of day becomes key to exercising safely and comfortably. And let's not forget hormones. These chemical messengers play a vital role in everything from our energy and mood to our muscle strength and bone density. Levels of hormones like cortisol, often called the stress hormone, testosterone, crucial for muscle and bone health in both men and women, and growth hormone, important for repair and regeneration, all have their own daily fluctuations. Syncing our workouts with these natural hormonal tides can potentially amplify the benefits we receive. It's important to state, right up front, that the most crucial factor for exercise success at any age, including after 60, is consistency. Any exercise is almost always better than no exercise. However, by understanding these physiological nuances, we can fine-tune our approach. Choosing an optimal time isn't about rigid rules. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge to make your workouts more effective, more enjoyable, and more sustainable. It's about working with your body, not against it, to maximize those wonderful rewards that physical activity brings. Now, before we delve into the specifics of morning, noon, and night, I'm curious. What time of day do you currently prefer for exercise, if you have a routine? Or what challenges have you faced trying to find the right time? Share your thoughts in the comments below. It's always great to learn from each other's experiences, and your insights help our whole community grow stronger together. Let's first explore the allure of the morning workout, the early bird catches the worm philosophy. Many fitness enthusiasts swear by it, and there's some solid science to back them up, especially for the over 60 crowd. Imagine starting your day with a sense of accomplishment, your body already invigorated before the world fully wakes up. One of the biggest draws of a morning workout is its potential to kickstart your metabolism. After a night of fasting, your body is primed, and engaging in physical activity can help set a higher metabolic rate for the hours that follow, meaning you might burn more calories throughout your day. Morning exercise, particularly if it involves some outdoor exposure to natural light, can also be a fantastic regulator for your circadian rhythm. This internal body clock influences your sleep-wake cycle, and consistent morning activity can lead to improved sleep quality and duration. For those who find their sleep becoming a bit more elusive with age, this is a significant perk. Consistency is another huge plus for the morning. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs as the day progresses. Unexpected appointments, family needs, or simply dwindling willpower. By getting your exercise in first thing, you tick that important box before other demands can derail your good intentions. It's done, dusted, and you can carry that positive momentum through your entire day. From a hormonal perspective, the morning offers an interesting landscape. Cortisol, that stress hormone, is naturally at its peak in the morning. While chronic high cortisol is undesirable, this morning surge actually helps to mobilize energy stores like glucose and fatty acids, making them available for your workout. It's your body's natural way of saying, "Okay, let's get moving." Testosterone levels, important for building and maintaining muscle mass and bone density for both men and women, also tend to be higher in the morning hours for many individuals. Capitalizing on this natural hormonal advantage could theoretically support better strength gains and recovery. And let's not forget the mental benefits. Completing a workout early can provide a profound sense of mental clarity, reduce stress, and elevate your mood, setting a positive tone for everything else you tackle. Some individuals also explore fasted cardio in the morning, exercising before breakfast, with the theory that it may tap into fat stores more effectively. However, this approach isn't for everyone, especially if you have diabetes or blood sugar concerns, so consulting with your doctor is paramount if you're considering this. But, of course, morning exercise isn't without its potential considerations, especially for those of us over 60. The most common one is joint stiffness. After hours of inactivity during sleep, joints can feel creaky and less mobile. You might feel like the Tin Man before he found his oil can. This means a thorough, patient warm-up isn't just advisable, it's absolutely essential. Think gentle, dynamic movements that gradually increase your range of motion and blood flow to the muscles and joints. Some people also report feeling lower initial energy levels right upon waking. The thought of a vigorous workout when you're still shaking off sleep might seem like climbing Mount Everest. And for individuals with certain blood pressure conditions, it's worth noting that blood pressure can naturally be higher in the morning. This doesn't rule out morning exercise, but it does mean that gradual intensity and physician approval are key. So, if you're leaning towards becoming a morning exerciser, here are some science-backed tips to make it work beautifully for you. First, dedicate ample time to your warm-up. At least 10 to 15 minutes of dynamic stretching. Think arm circles, leg swings, torso twists, gentle marching in place can prepare your body effectively. Second, hydrate as soon as you wake up. A glass of water helps to rehydrate your system after a night's sleep and gets things moving. Third, consider a small, easily digestible snack if you feel you need it, especially if you're managing diabetes or find you lack energy exercising on an empty stomach. A piece of fruit or a few nuts can make a difference. And finally, start slow. You don't need to break any records before breakfast. Gradually increase the intensity of your workout as your body warms up and as your fitness improves over time. Listen intently to what your body is telling you. Now, what if the crack of dawn just isn't your style? Perhaps the idea of a midday movement, a lunchtime lunge, or an early afternoon energizer appeals more. This slot in your day also has its unique set of advantages. For some, the late morning to early afternoon period, say between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., can represent a time of peak physical performance. Your body temperature, which is typically at its lowest in the very early morning, has risen. This increased core temperature means your muscles are warmer and more pliable, potentially leading to better performance and a slightly lower risk of injury compared to a cold start. Hormone levels, like testosterone, which may have peaked earlier, can still be at a favorable level for strength and endurance activities. One of the most significant benefits of midday exercise, especially in our modern, often sedentary, lives, is its power to break up long periods of sitting. If your day involves a lot of screen time or seated work, a midday workout can be a literal lifesaver. It gets the blood flowing, stretches out cramped muscles, and can actually boost your productivity and focus for the rest of the afternoon. Think of it as a reset button for both your body and your brain. A midday session can also be an excellent stress reliever. If the morning has been a bit hectic, taking a break to move your body can help dissipate tension and improve your mood. It's a proactive way to manage stress before it accumulates. Furthermore, if you time it right, a gentle walk after lunch can aid digestion. We're not talking about a strenuous workout immediately after a heavy meal, but a leisurely stroll can certainly be beneficial. However, the midday slot comes with its own practical challenges. Scheduling can be tricky, especially if you're juggling appointments, social engagements, or part-time work. Finding a consistent window can require a bit more planning. And then there's the post-meal consideration. Exercising too vigorously, too soon after a substantial lunch, can lead to digestive discomfort or that sluggish, heavy feeling. Your body is trying to digest food, and diverting blood flow to your muscles for intense exercise can create a conflict. So, if a midday workout seems like your sweet spot, here are some tips to make it effective. Ideally, wait at least 60 to 90 minutes after a main meal before engaging in moderate to vigorous exercise. If it's a light snack, less time might be needed. Midday workouts don't have to be long and drawn out. Even a focused 20 to 30-minute session of brisk walking, bodyweight exercises, or a quick gym routine can be incredibly effective. This time can be particularly good for strength training, as your body is well fueled from breakfast and perhaps a mid-morning snack, and your core temperature is up. Listen to your body's energy cues. If you've had a particularly large lunch, perhaps opt for a lighter activity like stretching or a gentle walk. The beauty of midday exercise is its flexibility. It can be a refreshing pause that recharges you for the rest of your day. Are you finding these insights helpful so far? If you're enjoying this deep dive into optimizing your exercise routine after 60, why not take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel? We're passionate about bringing you science-backed, practical advice to help you live your healthiest, happiest life. And if you know someone who might benefit from this information, please do share it with them. Your support helps us reach and empower more people just like you. All right, let's shift our focus to the afternoon, specifically that window between, say, 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. For many, this period emerges as a strong contender for the best time to exercise, especially when we look at pure physical performance metrics. During the late afternoon, your body temperature typically reaches its daily peak. As we discussed, warmer muscles are more flexible, contract more forcefully, and are generally less prone to injury. Your reaction time might be quicker, and your perception of effort might even be lower, meaning that a challenging workout could feel slightly easier than it would at other times of the day. Several studies have indicated that muscular strength and power output can be at their highest in the late afternoon or early evening. If your goals include lifting weights, improving your strength, or engaging in activities that require bursts of power, this could be your prime time. The coordination and an OCRE body systems involved in complex movements may also be functioning optimally. From a hormonal standpoint, the afternoon offers a different profile than the morning. Cortisol levels are typically declining from their morning peak. Lower cortisol during exercise can be advantageous, as high cortisol can be catabolic, meaning it can break down muscle tissue. Exercising when cortisol is naturally lower might create a more anabolic or muscle-building environment. Emotionally, an afternoon workout can be a fantastic way to de-stress and transition from the demands of the day to a more relaxed evening. It can help shed any accumulated tension, clear your head, and boost your mood before you wind down. Think of it as a healthy punctuation mark at the end of your active day. However, the afternoon isn't without its potential hurdles. The primary one for many is fatigue. After a full day of activities, whether it's work, errands, or socializing, your energy levels might be waning. Mustering the motivation to head out for a run or hit the gym can sometimes feel like a monumental effort. Scheduling can also remain a factor, as afternoon commitments can sometimes crop up. And a critical consideration, especially as we move later into the afternoon and closer to the evening, is the potential impact on sleep. While for many, an afternoon workout poses no sleep issues and might even improve it, vigorous exercise too close to bedtime can, for some individuals, be overly stimulating and interfere with falling asleep. We'll touch more on this when we discuss evening exercise. So, if the afternoon advantage calls to you, here's how to harness it. Choose activities that align with your energy levels. If you're feeling a bit tired, perhaps a moderate walk, a swim, or a yoga class would be more suitable than an all-out high-intensity session. If your schedule allows, try to make it a consistent appointment with yourself. This helps build the habit and reduces the chance of skipping it due to end-of-day inertia. Pay attention to how late afternoon or early evening workouts affect your sleep. If you notice any disruption, try shifting your workout a little earlier or reducing its intensity. Most experts recommend finishing moderate to vigorous exercise at least 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to bed. Fueling properly throughout the day is key to having enough energy for an afternoon workout. Ensure you've had a balanced lunch and perhaps a light, healthy snack an hour or two before you exercise. The afternoon truly offers a compelling case for peak physical output, but as always, listening to your body's signals is paramount. Finally, let's consider evening exercise, typically activities undertaken after 6 p.m. For some, due to work schedules or personal preference, this might be the most practical or even the only available time to dedicate to fitness. One of the pros of evening exercise is that it can be a wonderful way to unwind and release the stresses of the day. A calming yoga session, some gentle stretching, or a quiet walk can prepare your mind and body for a restful night. For those living in hotter climates, exercising in the cooler evening air can be far more comfortable and safer than braving the midday heat. In terms of physical performance, some of the benefits seen in the late afternoon, like elevated body temperature and good muscle pliability, can extend into the early evening. So for strength or skill-based activities, the early evening might still feel quite good. However, the primary and most significant concern with evening exercise, especially as we age and sleep patterns can become more sensitive, is its potential to disrupt sleep. High-intensity workouts, think vigorous cardio, heavy weightlifting, or anything that significantly elevates your heart rate and adrenaline levels, performed too close to bedtime can make it difficult to fall asleep, stay asleep, or achieve deep, restorative sleep. Your body needs time to wind down, lower its core temperature, and shift into rest mode. Motivation can also be a major hurdle in the evening. After a long day, the couch often looks far more appealing than your running shoes or yoga mat. It takes a good degree of discipline to consistently choose activity over passive relaxation when you're tired. If you're exercising outdoors in the evening, safety also becomes a more prominent consideration, especially regarding visibility and secure environments. So, if the evening is your exercise window, here are some science-backed guidelines to make it work for, not against, you. Opt for lower intensity, more calming forms of exercise. Think activities like Tai Chi, restorative yoga, gentle Pilates, leisurely swimming, or a relaxed walk. These can promote relaxation rather than stimulation. Crucially, aim to finish your workout at least 1 to 2 hours, and ideally even longer for more vigorous activity, before you plan to go to sleep. This gives your heart rate, body temperature, and adrenaline levels a chance to return to baseline. Create a calming post-exercise routine. This might include a warm, not hot, bath or shower, some light reading, meditation, or listening to soothing music to help signal to your body that it's time to prepare for sleep. If you must do a more moderate workout in the evening, pay very close attention to how it affects your sleep. If you notice any negative impact, try to shift it earlier or reduce the intensity. For some, a gentle evening routine is the perfect end to the day. For others, it's a recipe for a restless night. The key, as always, is careful observation and personalization. Now, we've explored the general pros and cons of exercising at different times of the day. But here's the most important takeaway. While the clock provides some useful guidelines, individual factors are truly king, especially after 60. The best time to exercise is deeply personal and depends on a unique tapestry of your own biology, health status, and lifestyle. Let's talk about your chronotype. Are you a natural morning lark, bouncing out of bed full of energy? Or are you a night owl, hitting your stride much later in the day? Your inherent chronotype, largely genetically determined, plays a massive role in when you'll feel most energetic and motivated to exercise. Forcing yourself to exercise at a time that goes completely against your natural grain is a recipe for frustration and inconsistency. It's often more effective to work with your chronotype. Your specific health conditions are also paramount. If you live with arthritis, for example, morning stiffness might make early workouts challenging. You might find that by midday or afternoon, once you've been moving around a bit, your joints feel more supple and ready for activity. A gentle warm-up becomes even more critical. For individuals managing diabetes, timing exercise around meals and medication is absolutely crucial. Morning exercise can often improve insulin sensitivity throughout the day. Post-meal walks, even just 10 to 15 minutes, can be incredibly beneficial for managing blood sugar levels. Always work closely with your doctor or a diabetes educator to determine the safest and most effective timing for you. If you have heart conditions, your doctor's guidance is non-negotiable. They might advise avoiding exercise during extreme temperatures or suggest specific times that are safer based on your medication schedule and blood pressure patterns. For some, the natural morning surge in blood pressure could be a concern, making a slightly later start preferable. Those with sleep disorders, like insomnia, are generally advised that morning exercise is best, as it helps regulate the circadian rhythm. Vigorous evening exercise is usually a no-go. The medications you take can also influence your energy levels, heart rate response to exercise, and even your risk of dehydration or dizziness. Discuss your exercise plans with your doctor or pharmacist to understand any potential interactions or timing considerations related to your prescriptions. And then there's the powerful influence of personal preference and lifestyle. Do you enjoy the quiet solitude of an early morning walk? Or do you thrive on the social energy of an afternoon fitness class? Does your work schedule, family commitments, or social life dictate certain available slots? The exercise routine that you genuinely enjoy and that fits realistically into your life is the one you're most likely to stick with. Sustainability trumps theoretical perfection every single time. The type of exercise you choose might also lend itself better to certain times. Cardiovascular exercise, like brisk walking, jogging, swimming, or cycling, can be done effectively at almost any time of day. Many find a morning cardio session invigorating, setting a positive tone for the day. Strength training, as we've discussed, might offer a slight performance edge in the afternoon due to peak body temperature and hormonal factors. However, if morning is when you have the time and energy, that's perfectly fine too. Flexibility and balance work, such as yoga, tai chi, and stretching, are wonderfully versatile. They can be a great way to gently wake up your body in the morning or a calming way to wind down in the evening. So, you see, it's not a one-size-fits-all answer. The science provides a framework, but you are the architect of your own optimal fitness schedule. This journey of discovery into your body's best exercise time is so important, and we love being a part of it with you. If you're finding this information valuable and want more tips on aging gracefully, powerfully, and healthfully, please make sure you're subscribed to our channel and have clicked that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. We're building a community dedicated to thriving after 60. So, with all this information, how do you practically go about finding your personal best time to exercise after 60? It's about becoming a bit of a detective, an explorer of your own body's responses. First, experiment. If your schedule allows, try dedicating a week or two to exercising primarily in the morning. Then, switch to midday for a couple of weeks, and then to the afternoon. Keep a simple journal. Note down not just what workout you did, but how you felt before, during, and after. How were your energy levels throughout the rest of the day? How did you sleep that night? What was your mood like? This personal data is invaluable. Second, and this is perhaps the most crucial piece of advice, listen intently to your body. This becomes even more important as we age. Pay attention to signals of pain, not just workout soreness, but sharp or persistent pain. Notice your fatigue levels. Are you feeling pleasantly tired and accomplished, or utterly drained and exhausted? How is your recovery? Do you bounce back reasonably well, or do you feel depleted for days? Your body provides constant feedback. Learn to tune into it. Third, regardless of when you choose to exercise, never skimp on your warm-up and cool down. A thorough warm-up, especially if you're exercising in the morning or if you tend to feel stiff, prepares your muscles and joints for activity, reducing the risk of injury. A cool down, involving gentle stretching, helps your heart rate return to normal gradually and can aid in reducing post-exercise muscle soreness. Fourth, remember the importance of hydration and nutrition tailored to your workout time. If you're exercising in the morning, ensure you're hydrated upon waking. If it's an afternoon session, make sure your lunch was nutritious and you've had adequate fluids throughout the day. Proper fueling supports your energy, performance, and recovery. Fifth, embrace consistency over perfection. Perhaps the scientifically perfect time for peak power output is 4 p.m., but your life only allows for a consistent 8 a.m. slot. An 8 a.m. workout done regularly will yield far greater benefits than a sporadic 4 p.m. workout you can rarely manage. Find a time that you can realistically commit to most days of the week. A good enough workout done consistently is 1,000 times better than the ideal workout that never happens. And finally, a reminder that cannot be overstated. Always consult your doctor before starting any new exercise program or significantly changing your existing routine, especially if you have any pre-existing health conditions or concerns. They can provide personalized advice and ensure your chosen activities and timing are safe and appropriate for you. So, what is the ultimate golden rule when it comes to the best time of day to exercise after 60? It's beautifully simple. The best time to exercise is the time that works best for you. It's the time that makes you feel good, the time that you can sustain, and the time that helps you achieve your personal health and fitness goals safely and enjoyably. While science offers us fascinating insights into circadian rhythms, hormonal fluctuations, and physiological peaks, these are guidelines, not rigid prescriptions. Use this knowledge as a toolkit, as a set of well-informed suggestions to help you experiment and discover what makes your body and mind thrive. Don't get so caught up in finding the absolute perfect minute that you miss the joy and profound benefits of regular movement itself. Whether you're an early bird, a midday motivator, or an afternoon achiever, the very act of consistently engaging in physical activity is what truly moves the needle on your health, your vitality, and your quality of life. Make exercise a celebrated part of your day, not another chore on your to-do list. Find activities you love, perhaps with people whose company you enjoy, and let the timing fall into place as a supportive element, not a stressful constraint. Host, we've covered a lot of ground today, from the science of morning metabolic boosts to the potential for afternoon power surges, and the critical importance of individualizing your approach. We've explored how your unique body, your health, and your lifestyle all play starring roles in determining your optimal exercise window after 60. Remember, your body is an incredible vessel, capable of amazing strength and resilience at every age. By tuning into its signals, respecting its needs, and applying a little bit of science-backed wisdom, you can make your fitness journey after 60 more effective, more enjoyable, and profoundly rewarding. The goal isn't just to exercise. It's to enhance your life, to feel more energetic, more mobile, and more confident every single day. What was the most surprising thing you learned today about timing your exercise? Or do you have a golden tip that works wonders for you? Please Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. Your wisdom enriches our entire community, and we love hearing from you. If you found this discussion helpful and empowering, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. And if you believe this information could benefit a friend, a family member, or anyone looking to optimize their health after 60, please consider sharing it. Let's spread the message of active, vibrant aging far and wide. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, keep moving, keep exploring, and keep celebrating the incredible journey of life at every age. Stay healthy, stay active, and stay inspired.